You wake up one day, and something feels different. A quiet emptiness, where there once was a vibrant presence. The familiar comfort, the deep knowing. It feels distant. You might wonder, did God leave me? But maybe it wasn't him moving. Maybe it was a gentle withdrawal, a quiet fade, without you even noticing. Perhaps it began when you started to ignore the whispers, those subtle nudges, the still small voice, convicting you about a small sin, or prompting a kind act. You pushed it aside, just this once, then again, and again. The book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 19 reminds us, do not quench the spirit when you stop listening. His voice becomes fainter, a distant memory. Then came the clinging to comfort over conviction, choosing what felt easy, what was familiar, instead of the challenging path God was calling you to. Staying in patterns you knew were not right, avoiding the uncomfortable truth. The book of 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 3 warns, for the time will come when people will not put up with sound doctrine. Instead, to suit their own desires, they will gather around them a great number of teachers to say what their itching ears want to hear. Your spiritual muscles weaken when you choose ease over growth. And slowly, bitterness began to take root. Unforgiveness, resentment, like a poison in your soul, holding on to old hurts, replaying the pain. You built walls, thinking they protected you, but they only blocked his light. The book of Ephesians chapter 4, verse 31 urges, get rid of all bitterness, rage and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Bitterness is a barrier, not a shield. Maybe you neglected intimacy. Prayer became a chore. Bible reading a dusty book. Worship a distant memory. You were busy, distracted. His presence thrives in communion, in closeness. The book of James chapter 4, verse 8 promises, come near to God and he will come near to you. Closeness with him isn't a bonus. It's the very air your soul breathes. Then, you started seeking validation from the world, not the word, letting external opinions define your worth, guiding your decisions, chasing likes, approval, trends, instead of seeking his truth and purpose for you. The book of Romans chapter 12, verse 2 instructs, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. When the world's voice gets louder, his voice gets quieter. And finally, the secret sins, those small compromises, the private indulgences, the things you justified away. You thought they were hidden, harmless, but they dulled your spiritual senses, making you numb. The book of Psalm chapter 66, verse 18 declares, if I had cherished iniquity in my heart, the Lord would not have listened. Secrecy suffocates your spirit, dimming his light within you. It's not that God truly leaves you. He is always there. But our choices can create a distance, a dullness, where his vibrant presence once shone so brightly. He is calling you back, to the whispers, to the convictions, to the intimacy that only he can provide. He longs to fill that quiet emptiness, to restore the vibrant presence. If you're ready to invite his presence back fully, to truly hear him again, type Speak Lord in the comments. If this message spoke to you, don't scroll past it. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And subscribe to the Bible in a Minute for more spirit-led stories.